Well, boys and girls, you can tell. It's dark 30. Yeah, big old full moon there. I don't know if today's actually the full moon or not, but that looks to me like a full moon. But anyway, here's the carnage. It's ready to roll. I'm ready to pull out with it. As you can tell, there's a few things missing. I'm the king of non-ferrous metal. There's every single stitch of aluminum that was on the car. There's a few pieces of stainless mixed in there. I have to go through it, but that's all, every single piece of trim on the car that is either stainless or aluminum, right there in that pile. There's a little bit of money there. If you ever junk a car, especially an older one, ain't get trim off. Do yourself a favor. Go buy you a carton of beer. Back window trim, around the doors. As you can see, I tore the door up getting it off. I didn't take no screws out. Here's my favorite things. All my favorite things. And, you know, most places when you go to scrap a car, there's one thing on the car that they will not take, and people can't get rid of. It's a gas tank, right? Well, old tow wrecker knows a secret. This thing is having issues with this light. It's my shop light back there. Brought to you once again by, it's took about 12 to disassemble the car. But yeah, I'm gonna pull into the gas station. Yeah, I'm gonna put some gas in the car. That's a gas cap. You know, an Oldsmobile's supposed to have it behind the tag in the back, in the center. Well, here's my gas tank. This is how you get rid of your gas tank. Yeah, that was a gas tank. You see that right there, that black looking stuff? It looks like motor oil. That was a gas that was in this car, okay? There wasn't much, there's about a gallon in it. But anyway, they'll take that. That's not a tank. It's not a closed container. It can't explode and they crush it or chop it or anything else. I mean, look at the varnish nasty that gas created. I mean, yeah, that's what old gas will do. That stuff was black. But yeah, I chopped it open with an axe and throwed it under the hood. Like a damn good place for it for me, you know. Where else would it? It wouldn't fit inside the car. I tried. Well, it had a perfectly good windshield in it until I got a hold of it. You know, I mean, it really did. It had a good windshield in it. And you know, the windshield was probably in better shape when I started than it is now. You know, I mean, it's just, it is, because when you stick a sledgehammer through the middle of the damn windshield, you know, I mean, come on. You know, I mean, it's in pretty bad shape, right? But anyway, you know, and if sledgehammer don't meet your fancy, well, we can do better than that. If a sledgehammer, if you don't like a sledgehammer to the windshield, old tow wrecker can promise you he can do better. Whether he can do it one-handed is a question. Let's see if he can. Oh, it didn't work. Let's see if we can sink it in the hood. I think I need to sharpen my dang axe. Of course, I'm one-handed here. Tripod time. See if we can do some carnage. You know, I mean, this car had to find a new home, and I'm sorry it's gonna be the salvage yard. It was in too big of a basket case for me to fool with, and nobody seemed to want it. So we're gonna have a little fun with it before it leaves. Oops! I think I busted the windshield. You know, and it's one of them things where it's a rare car, and I don't particularly want anybody fixing it. You know, or if they do, I want them to have to spend some money to fix it, because I didn't fix it and nobody else wanted it. So, you know, if I'm gonna junk a rare car, I'm gonna do it in style. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. You know, let's put a hole in the roof. There's another one. There's another one. One in the door. One right there. Wait a minute. Oh, that was a good quarter panel. What about the trunk lid? It ain't no good no more. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody might could use this fender. That fender's tough. If they want to do the body work, they can do it. The way I see it. Hope you can see some of that. Let's kill the other side of the hood and the top of the car. Maybe the other side of the windshield. So you can still drive it. You know, like at David's farm, you can still drive this. Now you'd have a little bit of trouble. Something about them safety windshields. They just get, your axe gets stuck in them. I mean, come on. They're two good holes. There we go. There's another one. Wow. Holding that quarter. I'm so tired I can't swing the axe. There's that hole. I'll move yins before I do that. And this is probably going to make a mess here. And I can't say that I really want this damn mess, but what the hey. It's a Hurst Olds. We're sending it out in glory. Let's see if we can. Let me see if I can zoom in. And I'm gonna put a light inside the car and see what happens. See if you can see that window. What'd that do? I can't see. Yeah, you should be able to see it explode now. They're popping. They're tougher than they look. Gone now. See, here local, they make you bust the windows out. Where I'm actually taking this car, which is the next town over, they don't. But what the hey. Depends on whose price is higher in the morning, which way I'm going. When I get up, I'm gonna call them both, whoever's higher. I can go one direction or the other. It's about 2 miles further to go where I'm planning on going. But if the price is higher the other direction, I will. You know, 2 miles, you know, what's that, a cup of gas for usually 50 cents on the 100. So, you know, however you want to look at it. But anyway, one Hurst Olds bites the dust. There ain't a good panel or piece on it. My luck now, somebody will call me be begging for a door. Well, they both got holes in them. Well, anyway, I'll let you know what it brings. See ya. And everybody wondered what those were for. Perfect beer holder. Beer holder. Yep, that's the beer holder. Actually, that's for the tow dollies, but makes a hell of a beer holder. Yins can all give me down the road now for drinking beer and making videos because I'm on about, I don't know, beer 15, I guess. I've had a good time destroying a car, but as you can tell, I had this big pile of aluminum cladding and stainless steel and all this bunch of crap. Oh, come on. There we go. Anyway, normally when you haul a car off the crusher, you pile it up on the back of your truck, wouldn't you? Nah, I don't think so. We're going to use the car. Yeah, we're going to haul it in the car. We're going to stop before the scale. We're going to tote this stuff in there and get it weighed up, and then we're going to take the car across the scale. There's one thing about it. You know, it's a easy way of doing it. We got an air conditioning condenser. We got the radiator. Got it all clean. We got the heck, you can't really see. There you can. Got the heater core. Got the evaporator for the air conditioner. All the aluminum lines. I cut all that up. All the aluminum trim. All that's in that bucket. And that bucket over yonder is all stainless steel. You can't tell a whole lot, but you know, this was once the Hurst Olds, and now it's trash. That's what it is. Ain't much left of it. You know, I had fun whopping it. The thing is, you know, I wasn't gonna do anything with it, and nobody seemed to want it, so I kind of had the mentality of, all right, piss on it. Nobody's gonna do anything with it. So, you know, it's beyond fixing now, and that makes me feel better about crushing it, you know. I mean, it really does. Nobody wanted it, so I destroyed it. I mean, I basically offered locally to about give this car away. I priced this car at $500. And at the price of scrap now, this car will bring over $500 at the scales. I can go right now to eBay. Put that set of wheels right there on eBay. I could get probably $350, $400 out of that set of wheels. I could go and put that, I've done put it up, but the dual gate shifter, I get $200 out of it. I could easily make $500 off the wheels and the shifter. I mean, just as pretty as you please. And the heck with the car. I kept the intake manifold. I kept the goodies, you know, stuff like that, the distributor, stuff like that I can use and will probably use. I kept. The only thing I didn't keep that I kind of wanted to, but I'm kind of in a situation where unless I want to tear it out tomorrow when I get there, I'll get the steering wheel. But I wanted the steering column. That's just a straight column. It's a tilt column. Yeah, and the only thing it has in it is signal lights. That is the perfect muscle car steering column because it doesn't have a column shift on it, period. Make it good for a 4-speed car. They fit, they'll almost bolt perfectly in a Nova. I mean, just boom, they're in. And it's worth a little bit of money, but, you know, I'm debating. I may pull the wrenches out tomorrow when I get there and take it out. I mean, it's not like this place I'm going is extremely busy when they first open. It's usually a little while later, and I'm going right when they open. But, you know, this car on further inspection, there's some Bondo that's been put in. Well, I've knocked it out, but there was some Bondo already in it. There's rust holes in behind the trim. This is soft right in here. I mean, this car, if you'd really seen what I seen when I started taking it apart, the bottoms of the doors, this door, if you look at the bottom of it, see how it's puckered out right there? It's gone. I mean, it's absolute trash. I mean, it's stuff that I honestly didn't know about the car until I started ripping it to shreds. And I found a lot. And I realized that it probably wasn't worth fixing. I also found on further inspection, like I said, we're in the dark, you can't see crap. But anyway, on further inspection, I found that the frame's been bent on the car too. And it's been straightened. You can see where it's been tied to. You know, it is straight, but I did not know that. And that's not from this damage. You know, that's not from this damage whatsoever. That was from a previous collision. And this fender, one of these fenders, was a different color. I can't remember which one, but the header panel that was on it was off a blue Calais. I think it's this side. I think it was this side. Well, I know it was this side because this is the frame rail that was bent. It took a hit on this side pretty hard. Hard enough that it's had a replacement windshield and everything else put in it. It's had a replacement hood put on it. And, you know, I mean, it took a hard hit. I knew it had some pieces put on the front and stuff, but I didn't think it was because of that reason. It was because it came out of West Virginia. I figured it was rust. You know, I didn't crawl under this car when I bought it over a decade ago in Florida. I knew this rust was in it, and that was the only rust I could see in the car. And everything looked good. The frame arches, where they rot, frame looks good. I mean, it looks great. It's got some surface rust and crap on it. It didn't have it on it then. That car is extremely undercoated also, which is kind of nice because it's going to add weight to it. I love weight. I wished it would rain. I wished it would pour down the rain and fill this car full of water. But I ain't that damn lucky, I don't guess. Because, you know, they'll buy water, and, you know, I can't stick a water hose in it and get by with it. But if it did rain, you know, I could get by with it. So, but anyway, that's what it is. 1979 Hurst Olds. All you can see is the, well, you can't really see it there, but you can see that it was a HO, was past tense. Like I said, if anybody's interested in any of these Hurst Olds specific parts to put on a Cutlass or whatever, those wheels right there will fit clear up to the last Cutlass made, you know, rear-wheel drive. I mean, they'll fit. There's not a problem. Ah, the wildlife, ladies and gentlemen. There's a possum up there in that tree. This is a persimmon tree. Does everybody know what persimmons are? Anyway, it's makes some persimmon pudding. It's more like a bread, but it's good stuff. But I heard him and I seen the persimmons fall. I wished we could find him. He's a fat little booger. I've seen him more than one morning. I don't see him, but if I do see him, I will turn the camera back on. Somebody want that. Yeah. Somebody want that. I'll let you have it. You can take over payments on it. Put a good hefty sum down on it, and I've paid on that car for a year and a half, so you get one hell of a deal. It's got like, I don't know, 5,900 miles on it. So if anybody wants that one, let me know. I never drive it, and I love the car. I'm not hurting for money or anything. I mean, it's not why I want to sell it. I never drive the darn thing. I have absolutely no use for it. And, you know, I was driving my Crown Vic, my wrecker, and I'd rather just not have the payment, and I could drive my wrecker every day for what and pay for gas for what I'm paying for a payment on that, and I'd be much happier. But anyway, see y'all, I've rambled on, give you a 30-minute video. If anybody actually watches this to the end, say it in the comments. Do that for me. Because I'm not 100% sure if you'll find any of my rambling entertaining. But if you like my rambling, I'll be sure to ramble on some more. Not really rambling, but you know what I mean. Some sensible stuff in it. But coilover shocks. Ooh, get the bounce going on. Why in the world would you put coilovers on the back of this thing? If it's sagging in the tail, put the spacers under the darn spring. Yeah, that's what you would do. Well, tow wrecker, and yep, he's going to finish that. And he's going in and cleaning up and going to bed. He's got to be up in the morning. See y'all.